Yes, of course, of course. So tell me, how have you been?
Yeah, I have been good. I'm doing well in my life. You tell me. And I think we are meeting first time.
Yes, of course. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
doing great, and I'm fit. I am fit as a fiddle. Thank you so much for asking. So, can I introduce myself? Because it
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be very necessary for both of us. Okay, so I'm Menika, and I belong from Jharkhand. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I did my graduation with commerce. I also did some teaching diploma degree, and currently I'm doing master. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to reading books, and I also like to enjoy leisure time with my kids. Simultaneously, I'm running my YouTube channel. That's it. If you want to know more about me, then you can ask.
Yeah, actually, it is really nice to know about you. You are a mother of kids and two kids.
Yes,
Yeah. You are a
mother of
mother of two
cookies.
kids and you are learning this language, running a YouTube channel. So I think you are doing so much in your life. You are a busy person.
Yes, I can say my plate is always full.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So how long have you been running your YouTube channel?
Okay, so before jump into the conversation, you just give your little intro.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Hmm.
So, my name is Priyanka. I am from Gurugram, Haryana. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand, but after
Okay.
my marriage, I have shifted here in Gurugram. And if I talk about my education qualifications, so I have done masters in finance and marketing, qualified UGC NET exam. Now I'm preparing for JRF, and I'm preparing for assistant professor job as well. And simultaneously, I also run a YouTube channel. Name is Speak with Priyanka Kataria, where I'm uploading conversational videos, sometimes some solo videos. And my hobbies are reading books and talking to people in this language. Yeah, that is more or less about me. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Lovely. Okay, so I want to know like you are preparing NET JRF.
Yes, yes, I'm
So
preparing for.
when your exam will conduct?
In June, actually, I have qualified NET examination, but my whole
Hmm.
focus is on JRF. In
JRF.
December attempt also, I left only for 2 marks, so it is a difficult. So
Hmm.
yeah, somewhere I'm busy. Somewhere my focus was not on that examination because of my YouTube channel. So mm, my I was not totally focused upon my exam. So somewhere I
Sometime
feel,
you.
yeah, it is my mistake. It was my mistake. So in this attempt, I am going to prepare fully. Yeah.
Okay, so this will be your second attempt.
Not second. In first and second attempt, I have qualified net. So in June and
Ji.
December again, yeah, I
Hmm.
I qualified for net, and this time I am looking for a JRF. Yeah, JRF is
JRF.
little difficult. It is not little difficult. It is very difficult. It is India's toughest examination. So we have to come in top of 1% people in India, so that is why it is quite difficult. So I don't feel regret about it, but yeah, because of my concentration, because of my problems, I didn't qualify it. But yeah, maybe in not maybe, I'm sure I'm going to qualify this time.
Yes, you should sure because you if you are putting a lots of effort, definitely you will clear the examination.
Yeah,
Because
I
without putting
know. Yeah, I
efforts,
know
how we
where I'm
can expect?
Yeah, I know
Sorry.
where I'm lacking. I know what is my gray areas. But I love this language. That is why I spend too much time with this
Oh,
language.
in language.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's great. And you are living in your in-laws.
Yes. Me and my
Okay.
husband are living here in Gurugram. My in-laws are living in a village because of their job. So we are living here because of my husband's job.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Okay. And what's your hobby? I think you didn't mention it.
Yes, I have mentioned it. I love talking to
Oh,
people in English, and the second is I love reading books. Yeah,
oh,
these are my
okay.
hobbies.
Okay, that's great.
Tell me, what are
So, repeat again, please.
You tell me, what are your hobbies?
Yes, I already told you I love to reading books, and you can see back of my camera there are lots of books. But you know what? In this day happened with me. I'm not able to read the book. Why? Due to my babies. Because
Okay.
I love to reading, but when I start reading, she start crying. She start pulling my books, and she also taught lots of book. Yeah, and
Right.
in this time she's sleeping. Otherwise I just engage with her whole day. And
Mm.
what it's my, I don't know why, because when I'm reading book I want like no one disturb me at that time, because I totally indulge myself in reading. I don't want to distract with other stuff, like
Mm.
if anyone start talking and doing other, even I don't like to check gadget and mobile phone while reading, because you will distract, you will not able to understand what the topics you are reading. And that is the reason in this day I can say I'm not focusing on reading due to these things. But yes, earlier I was reading, and again I will start, because I love to reading books.
Yeah, I can see. Okay. So which book is your favorite?
Generally, I love to reading motivational kind video. Sorry, books, not video.
Okay. And
Yeah.
book you would name here?
In this day, I'm reading a book like this one is very famous on Europe.
The Secret. Okay, I have read
Secret.
this last year, 2024. It is really
You
nice
read
book.
it?
Yes, I have read it.
Yes. There are lots of roles, like especially most of the things talk about law of attraction,
Mm.
manifestation, gratitude, all of
Yeah.
this thing written. And what do you think? Do you believe all this thing or not?
Yes, I
Because you
believe that is.
completed. Mhm.
Yes,
Tell
I
me.
believe that is why I have read this book. But first, I used to watch a lot of videos related to law of attraction, power of
Hmm.
subconscious mind. Then I started reading this book, and then I applied some things in my life, and I found it really interesting. And yes, these things really works.
Wow.
And one book I have read that was gifted by my husband, Power of Subconscious Mind. That is also
Hmm.
the same as The Secret. So I have read both of the books, and yeah, both are truly amazing. I find, yeah, we should at least read once in our life these books,
Yes,
so that
yes,
we can
definitely. If
really
you are
understand
interested.
we attract how can we attract positive things in our life.
Hmm. Yes, yes. And how we should change our mindset, how to control your mind, your thought process. Most of the time, we just stuck in our negative thought. So, how we should overcome of those thoughts. So, yes, I love this. I didn't complete it whole complete this book, but whatever I read, I love it, and the content of this book is very good. And
Yeah.
I want to know one more thing. There are some rules, some tips and tricks in this book,
Mhm.
inside the book. So, do you apply those things? Like day before study, I was reading the one story. One person, he was just sharing stone technique, like he was just holding a stone in their hand and speaking some good lines, and whole time it means all the time he was just keeping a stone with him, like when he was sleeping the stone is inside the pillow.
Mhm.
So it's really work. Do you believe this thing?
Actually, I don't believe in this. I believe in making our mind to believe in those things. If we start believing in a stone, like that
Hmm.
stone will work. If we start believing in that stone, so automatically we feel that stone is God. So the book is all about belief system. If we make our belief strong, so
Hmm.
automatically we start attracting. And there's so many techniques. The old techniques are for making your belief strong in universe. So yeah,
Good one.
there are few techniques: water technique and stone technique, picture
Hmm.
technique. There's so many
Picture.
techniques. But in my case, I used to do water technique whenever I uh,
Okay.
like drink water.
Drink
I
water.
used to drink water, so I used to give affirmations like my exam has
Whole
been.
day, like whole day when you are going to take water, every time
Uh,
you are just putting your
whenever I
affirmation.
whenever I remember only that
Oh,
time. Yeah, because it
even
was
like
not
morning
the
time, we
time.
generally remember it very easily because that time
Yeah.
we just fresh and all the things very calm. Our mind is totally calm. That time I also do, but in between the day, I just forget. I don't know. I am not
It
able to
is
do
not
old.
necessary. It is not necessary you have to do all the time.
Mhm.
But when like I used to do that water technique, so I feel like whenever I put the affirmation in the water,
Water.
so I feel the all things are inside me whenever I drink that water. So that feeling was amazing.
Hmm.
And because of that, I feel somewhere my exam, like my result was good. And yes, there were so many people who were also struggling to getting good result. But yeah, in my case, I have achieved so much in my life because of law of attraction, because of these books. Yeah, so
Okay, that it's work. If like if you are a person you are just believing and not taking action, I don't think it will work. But if you are
yeah.
believing and simultaneously you are taking action, then it will work.
Yeah. It is all about believing the power of our mind, power of our subconscious mind. Specifically, thoughts are things. Whatever we think, we
Yes,
the things become.
even
So
become
it is
reality. Hmm.
about, yeah, it is all about belief system. Even if we can go to the temple and we start praying and whatever
Pray.
we want to know, I have seen there's so many people, there are many people, they visit temple and they start crying. I don't feel
Hmm.
they should cry. They should count their blessings, whatever they have in their life. They should count their
Right.
blessings,
Yes.
and
Actually,
they
yes,
should be
yes, yes.
thankful whatever they have. But people always do. They start complaining in front of God. Yeah, you haven't given me this much. You, like, we start comparing, that person has a lot of things, but in my life I don't have. So we start attracting those negative things. So it is all about when we go to temple and we start counting our blessings, whatever we have, automatically we will attract so much in our life. So it is all
Yes.
about positive affirmation, positive attitude, and believe in yourself. What do
Hmm.
you think? What is your point of view?
Yes, yes, really, I can resonate your thought totally because, yeah, it's a human tendency. What we have, we don't value about those things. What we
Yeah.
have, we just focus what we don't have and
Mhm.
just crying for those things that is
Yeah.
not in our life exist in this time. So
Right.
don't focus for those things not in this time. It means those things you don't have in your life. You should thankful to the God. At least you have to home to live. At least you have to
Yeah.
clothes to wear. At least you have to food to eat. You just compare. You just if you want to compare your life, you can just see the life of those people. They are living outside the root.
Right.
Like,
There is so much. There is so
hmm,
much to feeling blessed, but we don't
yes,
focus those things. We focus upon whatever we
yes.
don't. So that is why we
And
attract
that is the
negativity.
reason in this time more like lots of the people they are facing frustration, anxiety, and
Mm.
like different problem in their life due to
Yes, true.
overthinking, due to lots of expectation in their life, due to
Yeah.
unsatisfaction. We are not satisfied whatever we have. We are just expecting more and more. So
More.
these things will create lots of trouble in our life.
Right.
So
Right.
if you want to find calmness, if you want to know how to calm in our life, how to thankful, how to grateful to the God, so you should start reading Good's book. You will get knowledge, you will get idea, and you will feel very happy when you will know the reality of our life. When you will
Yes.
know reality of those people, they are struggling. Then they achieve lots of things in their life. How to thankful to the God, whatever we have.
So true. Yeah, I totally agree with your points. You are saying right, but the thing is, people always focus upon their weakness, their problems. They don't focus upon solutions, so that is why they are getting so many problems.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So, any question you have?
I have some question. Like first question, it's very common and you will heard many times, but still I want to know. Like
Mhm.
in this, like we are speaking and we are having conversation. Yes, but why we are not able to use? have like new words, idioms in our conversation. We are just repeating the same words. So, what should we do, and how we should inculcate the vocabulary?
It is very common question and it interesting also because many people are facing this problem. So through this video we can try to solve the problem. So first thing, why we are not able to use vocabulary. I also used to face this problem, but nowadays I don't feel that. So there is a golden rule. Golden rule is that you have to write down 10 words every day and try to make a story. If you want to learn 10 words every day, so please try to make a story using those 10 words. And
Okay.
again, next day, 10 more words and make a story using those words. Don't focus upon like you have to remember or rote learning. No, don't focus, just try to find out meaning of that word and then
Hmm.
write, make a story using all 10 words. And then again, after 10 days, revisit your first page and then think which one I don't remember, and start reading all the things again, and again start that circle again. And in this way you can learn a lot of words in a day. This is I'm using nowadays, and I feel like now I am talking to you. So I write down, I have written 5 words in front of me. There is a paper, so I have written 5 words on my table in paper, and that paper is on my table. So like when you were speaking, so that time I was watching those vocabulary.
What?
So if
Okay.
I get chance to speak, use those vocabulary, so I will try to use. But today I didn't get chance because those words related to public speaking. So this is how also you can do it. Write down few words whenever you are going to have a conversation. So before starting your conversation, think I am going to use at least 2 3 words in my conversation, and slowly and gradually you will be able to recall and use these words. This is
Okay.
my point of view, and
Yes.
I'm using it, and it is really helpful. I feel it is really helpful. Because of this I am able to use new words.
Okay, that's great. You know what? I'm trying the same thing, but while reading the book, everything is going in my mind properly. I can recall the word, I can remember all the. But while speaking, the words not coming in my mind, and I just forget. And after I end up the session, then I just start like I should use this because why I'm not able to use. So what I'm feeling like more and more you have to use it. You have to like
So
when you are
how long have you been
actually
learning?
it's a very long time, but there are lots of gap in my journey, I can say, due to
What?
my baby because last year she born and I was completely left 6 to 7 months. Okay, so
Again
when
you.
I started that time, I was just feeling like butterfly in my stomach. Everything I was just forget and what should I do because earlier I was too good to using the words, framing the sentences, and able to talk about any particular topic in a. I am able to articulate my thought in a proper way. But when I left and I was feeling underconfident
Yeah, I
and
can
the
understand this.
the
Yeah,
things
this
is
is
going
the.
and yeah,
Mhm.
I just want to banish all this thing and I'm working on myself, but I don't know why. Before session I also jotted down some words, idioms, you can say. I'm sitting with pen copy, but I didn't use this word. Last
Yeah,
time I was talking with Neha ma'am, she was suggesting me you have to create the situation to use the word. Okay,
yeah, that is what I was
but
telling. You
hmm,
can make a story or you can create a situation. Both things
hmm.
are same.
So suddenly we just get in another track. I can see our
Yeah.
topic is going to
At
change. That is
least,
the hmm,
at least you should create a story, one story in a day, and you
hmm,
have to use 10 words. Automatically, your brain start using those words. You just have to feed in your brain. And with
yes.
the help of story making, you can easily feed in your brain. I'm also not using that much good vocabulary, but yeah, whenever I have conversation, I try to use at least one or two new words.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think.
no. She is using good words, idioms, phrases. Niharana, I think you
Yeah,
know. I
yeah. I had
saw video,
conversation.
yes,
I
on
had a
YouTube.
conversation with her.
Hmm.
Yeah, she is using
So,
really beautiful words and idioms,
area.
phrases,
Hmm.
and consciously she is learning. I don't know what
Hmm.
technique she is using, but yeah, she is very good at like vocabulary.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was just suggesting you have to pick one words and try to frame different sentences, and you
Hmm.
have to create the situation while speaking. You have to use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I would
So
say